turning 16 in a month. Well, I really enjoy music at school. That's probably my favourite. I look forward to it. We do theory but also music, so I get to go be in a group with friends and we just basically sing, and then in a few days I've got my final assessment for Unit 2 where we're singing, and you also have to do solo, which I'm looking forward to but I'm a bit nervous.
Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I play trombone, and currently at school I'm in quite a few ensembles. Senior Symphonic Wind Ensemble, the stage band. I'm in senior a cappella, which is a vocal group, and then also pop choir, which is another vocal group. And I've just auditioned for a new one that's coming next year where it's just 8 people for a jazz competition that's every year called Mount Gambier, which is something that we all look forward to.
How you came to be in the choir?
Well, I was coming back from a hockey match when I was 6, and my mum didn't tell me where we were going, and I thought we were just going shopping or something. And then when we were almost there, she said she'd heard about it in a school newsletter about the Australian Boys Choir, and she basically told me just as we were about to get there that it was an audition for a choir, and I was really upset because I didn't want to go. But I auditioned, I went anyway, and it was really fun, the audition. And ever since then I've been in choir, and it's been really fun, and there's lots of stages, so I've built up to the top stage, which is where we go on tours and things like that.
So are you happy now that your mum encouraged you?
Because it's really helpful. Not only is it fun, but we also get a lot of theory, like in VCU music it helps a lot, and also just it's really fun meeting new people and experiencing things.
Did you think that you had a good singing voice, or you didn't know?
Well, I didn't really know when I was 6. I guess I sung little tunes every now and then, but I wasn't really sure. Through the audition, only a few people get in, and then there's another probationary period where they check you out and see who's got potential. And then, so it's really, they kind of take a gamble who will have, because they don't know yet, because you're quite young. But I think with training, because there's a lot of training, so the time every week goes up. So right now it's 5 hours or around there, excluding concerts and extra rehearsals. So it's, and then practicing and stuff. So with that practice, I feel like anyone could do it.
Did they ask you to sing a song you knew, or did they give you a song to sing? Or
they taught us little, a few bars of nursery rhymes and stuff, and they've got a few people there watching how you respond to what they say and how you sound. But then really it's in the probationary period where they test you out, where you all learn songs and learn basic musical elements, and they see how well you do that, and you go in testing, and yeah, it's quite a big process.
How many are in your group, in your performing group?
The performing choir has approximately, it changes all the time because as boys' voices change. So we just lost 8, I think, and so there's 30, about 30. And then in the teenage group there's about 15 to 20, and in the men there's about the same as that.
Tell us about some of the exciting places you've gone with the performing choir.
So I've been overseas to Malaysia in 2013, and that was all holidays during term 2, which was quite tiring, and because I didn't get a break between school, it was still really good. But then just last holidays, term 3 holidays, there was a tour to Malaysia, which was for 10 days, and it was really good and exciting. We sung all over the place, so we do workshops with school kids in primary school, and have joint concerts with other choirs like Auckland Boys Choir, and that's really enjoyable to see other boys who also do choral training and things like that, which is really enjoyable.
Did you get to go a little bit sightseeing and things as well?
Yeah, we went to Hobbiton, which is where they filmed The Hobbit. We went all around New Zealand, so we started in Auckland. Our final stop was in Wellington, and we got to see Peter Jackson's house and things like that, and it was really enjoyable.
And you started the boys' choir in 2007?
Yeah.
So how many days a week do you go to practice?
After school on Mondays, it's from 4:30 till 6, and on Friday night it goes from 6:30 to 9, So it's quite a lot of time out of the week, but it's really worth it.
Okay. What message would you give to the young people out there?
Well, probably to listen to the advice of your parents. So if I'd really pushed my way, I probably would have decided not to go to that audition, and I don't know how I would have ended up without going through the experiences of choir and so on. So I wouldn't be doing music probably at school as much, and yeah.
So do you think it's good to have an open mind?
Yeah, it's good not to think about things like people would say, oh, choir's like not cool, but it's really enjoyable, and I don't think anyone could understand unless they actually do it. So don't label things, or be intimidated by other people's opinions on whatever. So just do whatever you want to do, and yeah.